Hi viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today we will discuss about a rate table definition creation and parameter set usage that we created in last video. For this, we need to log in our policy center. As we all know, username and passwords are SU1GW. So same administration, rating, rate table definition, administration, rating, rate table definition. So to create, what is the use of rate table definition? So rate table definition is a skeleton for rate table. So in rate table definition, you will define inputs as well as outputs and which line it is going to applicable. Based on this data, you are going to load all rate table related information when you invoked this rate table in the rate book. So we will see how you are going to create a rateable definition for a brand new product. You need to click on add and make sure you need to provide a code, name, and which line it is going to applicable. So in this example, I'm going to select personal auto line because in last video we created parameter set for personal auto line LOB. The same I have selected now. In this video, I'm not going to create any rateable definition. Rather, I'm going to explain what is the use of each and every term over here in each card panel. So as we are aware, we are seeing different tabs over here. When it comes to the guideware, we call it as a card panels. So basic tab, we are going to enter code, name, description, and line, which line it is going to applicable, and physical table. Physical table is the table where all our data will load during runtime as soon as you code the policy. So default rate factor row, this if you go to the studio, this is the default row factor row. This is a out of the box entity where you have couple of columns called string1 to string8, int1 to int8, decimal1 to decimal6, two boolean values and followed by two date formats. Okay, here to let's suppose you have up to string 8. Your requirement is expecting more than string 8 or else more than decimal 6. Then you need to have a different physical table where you have to create all those desired information. Okay. Now let me go back to our local host. If you go to parameter set where you are going to add inputs, what are the inputs which your rate table is required? Let's suppose you are creating with a driver age or LCR build. In case of personal auto, it's a driver age. You can go marital status followed by gender and driving experience. All those data might be the input of your rate table. So in case driver age, so driver age might be, it may fall from 0 to 100. In ideal scenario, when it comes to the practical, it will be obviously more than 18 and less than 100 or more than 100, depends on the insurance company. So in that cases, it's a range. We will not get factor for each and every age. Let's suppose for age 18 some factor, age 19 some factor. Instead of that, we will get a group range 18 to 25. Go and pick this factor. 25 to 30, go to this factor. 30 to 35, go to this factor. So in these cases, let's suppose 18 to 25, this is the factor you need to pick. There BA will specify upper value is included or else not included. If it is included, we will go with range match with include. If it is not included, we will go with range match with exclude max. So here also, if you are selecting range match with exclude max, you need to provide code, label, what is the data type. Obviously, driver age will not be in the decimals, it will be integers. Then column code, you need to select physical column. Obviously, driver age is the integer only. It will be 18 or 25. We will round according to 6 months below or 6 months above. So we are going to select physical columns and column codes, column labels, all these things. And then what is the exact match? In case of exact match, driver age, driver gender, driver marital status. So gender and marital status will be the exact match. In case of marital status, single, married, widowed. So all these things will be exact match. In that cases, we will go with exact match of string. In some other cases, you might get requirement. In exact match of integer, those cases you are going with integer things. Okay. Here I have taken example of gender. Oh, sorry, gender, a single, female, or some other gender. Sorry guys, so gender is male, female. These things we will get. So we can go with the string and physical column. We can select its exact match. You can go with the gender and gender, these things. Then you can have other thing, range match with exclude, driver age. You can have driver age. Priority will be, so this is the first priority. So I can go, this is the next priority as 5 and 15 or else 10, whatever we can. Okay, driver, sorry, driver age 1 can go here, driver age, lower driver age, upper driver age. So make sure column code should be unique. Remaining anything you can have different things. That means unique means different only, and also priority should be unique. And select the physical columns. Then see next thing. Same goes with the less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. One value is falling less than to this one. You need to go that, or else go other things. Same interpolation is a different concept where we can utilize in the coverage rating, especially when it comes to the dwelling coverage A, coverage C. These things will fall in interpolation things. Okay. And then factors. Factors is nothing but output. What output you are expecting from this rate table? Obviously, factors in the decimal points only. So let's suppose you are going with the decimal point of 2. If you are providing input of 100.2345, then our rate table will return 100.23 only. Make sure according to your requirements you are going decimal points of 3 or 4 or 2. And this priority should be unique. So here we utilize 0, 5, 10. We can go with 15. I can go with factor, and physical column as decimal one. Can we click on update now? Yeah. If we click update, yeah, we got some error by saying you need to have a code followed by name. So I can go driver underscore age, driver age factor. Let me go with, okay, let me click on update. We got error. We need to have a argument source. So what is argument source? This is the fourth tab over here. So here yesterday we created empty param set, same we can utilize, that's why we utilize. We got some error, I think we can ignore it. Let me go to the studio and see the error, anything which we got mode something we can ignore, I think so, it's not an issue. Let me update it. Yeah, if you return search, you got driver age factor, still the error. We'll see what is the error. Factors, argument source, and uses. This usage you will see as soon as you invoke your book in one of the book. This table, if you are invoking in any one of the book, right, we can see the usage. We will see it later. Let me see the error why we are getting copy details to parameter set. Why? Let me reset PCFs. So we know either we can utilize Alt Shift L or this one. Again go to administration, rating, rateable definition, search. Yeah, driver age, I think still the same. I'll see after this video, guys. So this is how we are going to create a driver age factor. There might be some issue in my local, that's why we might be seeing this null pointer exception. Yeah, you can practice the same how to create a rateable definition. In next video we will see a real-time example with any one of the client, and we will create with the same input, and as well as we will create a new rate book for personal auto line. We will include this rate table definition in that rate book, followed by we will load some data, and then we'll start creating routines. Okay. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for next video. Thank you. Bye.